Kyle Lowry to the Heat? What? Great job. You like Woj, dude. Woj bomb. Yeah, I just saw that a few minutes ago. Kyle Lowry is on the Heat, and I did have that scheduled to talk about too today, but we might as well just jump right into that, I guess, if you want to, because we have Kyle Lowry going to the Heat, and I think it's a good fit. I mean, it's kind of neat because, like, that is kind of who he is. I mean, like, hard worker. I like how he, like, just, like, takes charges and, like, how he's, like, pretty selfless. I do think he lacks serious skill, but he's good enough in many regards, and he works hard, right? So he figures things out, and above all, he's a leader, and that's why Toronto definitely needed him. People are calling him the greatest Raptor of all time, and he probably is. I mean, we all know Vince Carter and DeMar DeRozan and things like that, but T-Mac. But like the guy who stayed there the longest, the guy who did the most for them is definitely Kyle Lowry, and in true Canadian fashion, they are sending him off with a farewell, like we love you. I think if Steph Curry left the Warriors, they would hate him. They were burning LeBron's jerseys when he left Cleveland, and then he came back and they tried to stitch them back together. But yeah, no, he's a good guy. The Heat organization is good to have him. I'm not sure how good they will be title wise though. I don't know. Maybe though. You never know, because team chemistry is a lot. Yo, Finn, we should shoot. We should shoot. We should set a shot made goal and see who can get the most by the end of the month. Good idea. I got up around 200 yesterday, but didn't count makes. Funny enough, I did. All right. The homework for today, or for this month. All right, since this month is, we're now on the second day of the month. If you go to the homework section, which is on our website, Limitless Hoops. If you're looking at this is the drill page. This is where you buy the book. All right, this is where you see the open gyms, tournaments, and leagues that we will have one day soon. And this is the challenge section. Underneath the challenge section, you can scroll down and you go down to the homework section, and the homework is right here, and it has monthly homework. And if you click on this month's homework right here, it is the shot chart. All right, and if you open up the shot chart, what you do is you pick a number, and you guys can play against each other too. Yeah, you can start with day one and put in any number that you want, even if it's like 1. Shoot one shot. Or you can put in like 200. All right. Now you could do makes or shots. All right. So you can do like 200 makes. When I was in college, I did 500 makes a day, and it took me 2 sessions. One at 6 in the morning, one at 6 at night. And I did it the entire summer just so I could have a chance to be a decent shooter in college. All right. So whatever number that you want to start at, you start at that number. If you guys want it to go against each other, you can do that. Now, if you successfully get the number, this is where the homework in the game comes into play. You literally fill this out, like you print it out. You print it out, and then you put in a number. If you complete it, and you shoot that many shots, you circle the thumbs up. If you do not, you circle the thumbs down. All right, and then the next day, if you circle the thumbs down, you lower the number by 1, and now that's your new goal for that day. Shoot more, shoot less, whatever, right? You minus or plus 1, all right. And if you again add it, if you successfully shot, let's say 100 shots, then you add 101 down there, and you see how high that you can get. You have 31 days. Try to make it 31 shots or makes higher than you began. Again, you can start at a higher number or a lower number, go against each other, but then you print it out, you fill in all these numbers, you circle the stuff, and then you turn it into a coach. All right. You can turn it into any coach that you want. If you turn it into any good coach in the world is going to take this and be like, good job. That's it. Especially if your numbers are high, like you shot like 500 a day. A bad coach would not understand his power, and he would be like, oh, okay, you did this. What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, you shot. Okay, I don't care, like that. So if you have a coach that doesn't understand, that just is what it is. All right. But if you turn it in, why would you want to turn it in when you already did it and you know that you did it? Is it to suck up? No, it's not to suck up. It's to show him that you did it. It's to show him that you care. All right. Because if you're sitting on the bench and my team's losing out there, and just because you're not talented enough, and all we need is someone who cares out there, and you're zipped mouth, I, as a coach, hate you because you're not telling me. You're staying quiet. You're not telling me that you're working out like 3 hours a day in the morning. Like, I mean, dude, I just need someone with heart in there. But every time that I put you in, yeah, you mess up the first time, and I know that you're not good, and you're short, blah blah blah. You're slow, so I just don't know unless you tell me. And all I want to do as a coach is win. So why aren't you telling me? And again, you don't have to say it out loud. You can just turn in something like this. Or you can be like, hey, coach, I'm doing a couple hours of shooting a day. I want to know if my shot's getting better. Can you help me out? Like that kind of stuff. So you can indirectly tell the coach that, yo, coach, put me in the game because I want to win too. And these dudes do not want to win. I understand I'm not as good as they are. It is what it is. Or maybe I am better than they are. You're blind, whatever. Whatever the case may be, you do yourself a huge good by doing this kind of stuff and letting them know that you're doing it. All right. Oh, nice. Start at 150. Swishes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, nice. Let's do 200. That should take 30, 45 minutes. I don't know if I made 200 yesterday, but let's say 201 today. All right. Good job, guys. All right. Let's move on. We got the quote of the day. And my quote thing messed up, but it's still a 2-word quote. All right. Continuous improvement, but it's continuously improve. All right. So you want to continuously improve, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are, no matter where you're at. All right. And a girl's dad from Murata called me today or texted me, and he's like, "Hey, I know that you're in Colorado now, but my daughter, I put her in Cal Stars, which is like the #1 program in the whole like country." And he goes, "And you told me not to, and now I'm telling you that we are regretting it, and that everything that you said about it was right. And we want to know some advice on where to go now." And I told him that there was this program, but probably do like Tion and like this program together. And like he ended up thanking me like that. And I was like, well, what does your daughter want to do in life? You know, like does she want to be like a high school basketball player, a college basketball player? He goes, probably just varsity. She has no eyes on college at all. So that's probably where she is. And I was like, oh, okay, then it's this. And what Cal Stars does, and they are great at this, they are really, really good at getting people seen by colleges, which seems like the ultimate goal, but it's not. All right, I compare them to a really good model agency. All right, but they're only going to take models who are sexy, right? And to get sexy, you have to like lift weights, you have to like diet right, you have to like learn how to do like the whole catwalk thing. You got to do your hair correctly. You got to do all this stuff, and then you ask them, well, hey, I want to be a top model, and should I go to your place? And they're like, well, you know, every top model gets looked at from our place, and then you show up, and then you're like, cool, make me that, and they're like, we can't. We don't have weightlifting stuff here. We don't do your hair well. We don't know how to make you look sexier. We don't know anything about dieting. And then you're like, wait, what? Then why are you so great? Though, because we collect the best people and we just show them off. And it's like, well, what do you do? We collect the best people and show them off. That's what we do. And that's what those people do. And everyone just thinks that if you go there that you are one of those people, like if they accept you. All right. But again, even if you are one of those people and you have a couple of years left or whatever, don't go there. Because they're not going to make you better. All right, and the time that it takes to be like well known and be like to blow up in the basketball like arena or to be found by a coach that you need to be found by is like 3 months. All right, so your last 3 months, your last summer of playing basketball, like after your junior year, that's when you play for one of those teams. And if you're good, boom, you'll get seen. If you're not, then you won't. But before that, you want to train, and I'll try to make our program into that for the highest team. Eventually, you know, where we will be seen during those last 3 months. But everything before that needs to be improvement, making yourself sexier. So constantly improve in every single regard. All right. Yeah, tell her to do Tion, of course. Oh, they had Sabrina Ionescu. No, they didn't have Sabrina Ionescu. She grew up in that program as like one of the only players to really grow up in that program. But during her best year, she played with the boys. And they don't have boys, and she had a twin brother that she always played with. So basically, she got good outside the lines. Yeah, it's crazy. But again, they not only have Sabrina Ionescu, they also have like every top recruit from Northern California, but their sophomore team has nobody, maybe one person that will be on their senior team, because by the time that they're seniors, they get recruited from Stockton, from LA, from San Diego, and they just start plucking players and they put them on the same team. And all those players that were with them go to the B team and the C team. So it's really funny. They don't have they are going to start having boys now. Yeah, no, they started having boys a couple of years ago, but not when Sabrina was growing up. Their boys program was actually run by an ex-teammate of mine, Irvin Anderson. Yeah. So they do have boys now, but they didn't then. All right, moving on. We got elementary school drills. For elementary school, we got +7, -7. All right, I learned this game from Dave Hopper, one of the best shooting instructors in the entire world, one of the best shooters in the entire world as well. And it was just his birthday last week. All right, basically you shoot the ball from, he always had us do it from the short corner to the opposite short corner. You go back and forth, but you can do it from the elbow, do it from the 3-point line, wherever really. And what we do is we do it from the elbow, and we actually do it different levels. All right, so you shoot the ball, and if you make it, you get 1 point. If you miss it, you get -1 point. All right, this game could be infinitely easier if you started at 7 and you went down to 0 or up to 14. But I don't like that because I love seeing little kids try to do the negative addition and subtraction. It's funny. All right, so we go from 0, we go to -7 or 7. If you get to -7, you lose. You get to +7, you win. And if you want to make it a harder game, you can go with 2 points. Oh, sorry, 1 point if you make it, and -2 points if you miss. If you want to make it an easier game, you go with +2 points if you make it, and -1 point if you miss. Like that. So what we do for our long-term game, where we give ourselves 5 to 10 minutes, is we shoot shots from the elbow, and we go 1 point if you make it, 1 point if you miss. And then if you get down to -7, now it's an easier game. You get 2 if you make it, 1 if you miss. And then if you lose that one, then you just have to do push-ups, start all over again. But if you win that one, you go back up to the harder one, which is 1 and 1. And if you win that one, you go to the hardest one from the elbow, and you go 1 if you make it, -2 if you miss. If you win that one, you go to the 3-point line, and you go to the easy one. And then you go to, if you win that one, you go to the harder one. And then if you win that one, you go to the hardest one. If you get to +7 on that one, you win the entire game. The trick of the game is that you're shooting constantly. All right, and your mind isn't focused on every single shot, so you can get up a lot more shots. But also, your shots, you are under pressure the entire time. And what I like about it is your mind is not allowed to focus primarily on your shots. Your mind is not focused on counting and stuff like that. So during games, your mind isn't focused on your shot. Your mind is focused on the defender. It's focused on the offensive play. It's focused on the coach, your parents, the cheerleader, the coach watching you, all this stuff, right? So whether you should shoot it or not. So that's why I like that game a lot. Blindfold dribbling. We have literal blindfolds that we have. And you have to do ball handling dribbles. As we get older, we do more complicated ones like scissor dribbles, because you really shouldn't be looking down at the ball anyway. You should be noticing your teammates and everything like that. Curry is getting paid $60 million. He is getting paid a lot. Pays to shoot, baby. His first name is Wardell. His name is Wardell, yes. Blake Bastani. What's up, Blake Bastani? Then we're moving on to rhythm drill. Rhythm drill is a between the legs dribble. Pound it, around, pound, around, pound, and then you jump and you switch. I can show you that drill real quick on our page. And again, if you go to Limitless Hoops, click on drills, look like this, spell rhythm correctly. It's such a hard word to spell. All right, pops up just like that, and then you click it, and this is me explaining it. You pound, you go around again. Oh, look, Finley, Ian. And then you go around completely like that. And then to see it faster, you can see Calvin doing it like this as fast as he can. You can do it either way. Just get better and better and faster and faster. And moving on. We got Scissor ladders to shots. That's just going in between the ladders in scissor formation while dribbling in between your legs. And then the last one, you're going to be low and then explode forward and pull up jumper. Then you can go the opposite way. Flare repeat to shot is from the baseline. We got 2 lines usually with the coach up top, and you guys will do flare cuts to the corner. All right, and flare cuts are when you go around the screener. All right, so you're here, and if that person's is passing the ball, whatever, and this person's on is on the baseline right here, he's gonna step out. This is the screener. The blue guy's the screener. He's gonna step underneath the basket, go like this, and curl around, hit right here, and then sprint straight diagonal back. And this guy right here will pass the ball to him for a shot. But for the repeat drill that we do, we go over and over again. And if basically you don't get past it, then you just continue on the opposite side. So you're just practicing the footwork. And if the footwork is perfect and the coach is ready, then you can receive a pass. So most of the time you don't receive a pass. Last one is interior cuts and passes. All right, interior cuts and passes. If you have the ball right here, and let's say that this guy right here catches the ball, and there's another post player right there. This post player wants to switch sides. And while he's switching sides right here, you can look for that pass. Pass to him, score. If he doesn't get the pass, he's running over here, and now this guy can drive. All right, so basically he's just clearing the lane. If he was over here to begin with, and this guy got the ball, he switches sides. Easy enough. Now, if this player gets the ball right here on the post, he should flash right here for a layup. Again, if he's open, pass him the ball and score. All right, if he's not open, his defender cleared the lane, and then you can score. Got some trivia time coming up.
Trivia time.
All right. Last one is if that guy's in the post, if he catches the ball, this guy should be flashing high. If he's open, pass it to him. Not open, he just cleared the side for you. All right. And what you're doing is you're basically making the defense work. All right, you're presenting yourself in such a way where you have a chance to score. You're going to make sure that you have movement, whether in zone or man, that you have movement. Because if they get to lock down on defenders and the weak side doesn't have to really like pay attention to you, now they get to double team the post in ways in which it's going to cause a turnover. All right, but if you're moving, now you can score. All right, so make sure that you guys are moving. All right, let's get to trivia time, and we have a new month. New trivia. It's all zeros. All right. So good luck with this. Look back in the chat, Blake. Don't ignore us, Blake. Blake make 200 shots a day like this month. Oh yeah. Hey, they're Blake. They are going to make 200 shots every single day using the shot chart. Again, if you guys don't have printers, go to the library. Find a printer. I don't know. Go to Kinko's. But you print out the homework from this month, which is August, and it's the shot homework. All right, so they want to do it, so knock it out. Soon we will have tryouts and everything like that this weekend, and soon we'll have a lot more people on this chat. So this is probably like the last week for you guys, hopefully, for you guys to like be like a group. You guys have had a great start. Really appreciate what you guys have done. So hopefully this momentum will bring us into a new era in the live stream community. We'll see. Anyways, for a trivia question today, we got 2 legends of the game. They basically invented the pick and roll, man. Now they didn't really invent it, but they perfected it. And these players are John Stockton and Karl Malone. Okay, and they play for the Utah Jazz. All right, and again, most of these trivia questions are just so that you think about the game more, and that you know about the history of the game. So I thought about a question that any person my age would know. Any person that watched basketball would know. So I'm gonna ask you guys the question. Good luck in getting it right. All right, if you're a true basketball head, you would know this. So good luck, Blake, Finn, and Connor. All right, the trivia question for today is, what were the jersey numbers of John Stockton and Karl Malone? You can just put the 2 numbers. First one to put them down wins. Both numbers have to be in the same paragraph. All right, good luck. What are their jersey numbers? What are the jersey numbers of Karl Malone and John Stockton? And heads up, because Karl Malone changed his number when he went to the Lakers. All right, John Stockton went a different number on the Olympic team. So know which team I'm talking about. It's when they were both on the Utah Jazz. All right. That's pretty fast. It was 32 and 12. Now, did you look that up? Be honest with it. That was pretty fast, Finn Kaufman. 32 and 12. Finn Kaufman with the win. Was that a Google? Was that a Google one? But again, very, 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 very good. All right. And we are moving on. We got the homework. Let's check that out today. In and out between the legs, behind the back three. Blake Bastani sent me that earlier, and he said, and he's getting really fast at it too. Look, he's looking faster. I don't know if he's speeding up his camera or if he's actually getting fast. But no, he looks a lot faster. Again, I don't know what Tion told you to get you faster, man, but you're finally doing it. Maybe you're just growing up, or maybe he's like, why don't you just throw the ball harder? All right, because I think that you're just trying harder. All right, and again, we've asked you to be faster for years. I don't know, maybe you just needed to hear a different voice, but let us know how you got yourself a little faster, Blake. I think you're just trying harder. I think so, but maybe, who knows? Does he have tricks? Tell us the tricks, baby. All right. Come on, John. That is the easiest question. I have no hope anymore because Finn always answers before the question is on my screen. I don't know. Don't believe in his tricks. There are no tricks to this. He's trying to get in your head. I'm pretty sure if I asked him in person, he would get them faster than you too. All right. Anyways, moving on. We got an ad. Got to pay the bills, baby.
In the mood for brunch? Well, set your alarm and visit Snooze. Known for their brilliantly boozy morning cocktails, a wide array of Benedicts, and creatively delicious pancake flights, this now national AM eatery started in the Ballpark neighborhood in Denver, Colorado. Their mantra at Snooze, it only takes a moment to make a difference. Sweet, savory, or combo of the two, satisfy your taste buds and chill out in the eclectic and energetic atmo that is Snooze the next time you're in the mood for brunch.
All right, that is Snooze Restaurant. And what I'm thinking about doing is during the month of August, we are not going to have workouts at nighttime. Only 7 a.m. Sunday shooting, 7 a.m. Saturday open gyms, which is good for the weekends. Why it's good for the weekends is because we have games all day, and forever in our program we've been trying to do 8 a.m. in the morning for the little kids, then 9 elementary, 10 for middle school, then 11 for high school. And that's taking up our whole morning. So it was hard to do the games and that at the same time. People were skipping practices. People were skipping games to come to practices. It was weird. Right? All the coaches couldn't be there. So even though the 7 a.m. time was just given to us because they want to do tournaments in these places that we're in, I like it. I think it's a blessing in disguise. And then for the weekdays, we're going to have just the 6 a.m. boot camps, but we're going to make it free to everybody. All right, so we'll have 7 days a week option for everyone. But the 6 a.m., I can't imagine that many people coming. All right, I'll try to perfect my little boot camp thing, and that will start not next week, but the week after. So starting on the 14th, going to start on that Saturday for open gym. That will be how we start the program. And I'm doing that because people are signing up and they're expecting workouts right away. Cool. But there's no evening time, so it is what it is. In September, we will add weekday times, and that will be our Monday, Wednesday, Friday skill stuff. All right, where we'll add the 6:30 p.m. stuff. And then in January, we're going to add the Tuesday, Thursday elite team stuff once we select our elite team and everything like that. So that's the game plan. That's the schedule. And hopefully we can take care of it. But we'll see how often you guys can show up. If no one signs up, then I don't show up. So make sure that you guys sign up in time. And for the morning ones, you got to sign up 8 hours before. So you can't just wake up in the morning and sign up because I sleep and I like to wake up to know what I'm doing, before I go to sleep. Anyways, middle school. Oh, we'll also start the book stuff too. So this stuff is in the book, and we're doing the book now. All right, and when we start the Monday, Wednesday, Friday stuff, that will be the book stuff. When we do the Saturday open gym stuff, that will be in the book. Sunday shooting will be in the book. All right, for the Monday through Friday stuff, I don't know what I'll do actually. Eventually, it's going to be just like a set number of things. I might do that, but I might also maybe do some book stuff. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that yet. All right, I'm about 2 inches away from the rim. Connor, I was here the whole time, just wasn't looking at the chat. All right. Anyways, we got scare shots. contested shots in the group. Then we had tiered free throws, which Connor got his butt kicked in tiered free throws last night by John Sanders. All right, and then inverted Euros, around the cone spot shots, pick and roll against the drive, and then 180 tangent for shots. For pick and roll against the drive, Connor and I did, we filmed all of Connor's parts for his movie, and we did all the pick and roll stuff against like a mailbox that we like put there. I bought a mailbox, put it in front of his house because he didn't have one there, and yeah, we filmed for 2 freaking hours, like 2.5 hours basically, and he like did all his lines for the movie. It's the craziest crap ever, but we're gonna, the movie should be out in a month. I gotta put it together. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll see. All right, but anyway, great job, Connor, on that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Moving on, we got the story of the day. Pay attention to it. Playing against older players, against faster and stronger competition, and against those with more skill than you shouldn't disparage you in any way. For it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. That was such a popular saying when I was growing up. It was like on t-shirts and stuff. And they had all this like trash talking t-shirts, like on the back. It's like, if you're reading this, I'm about to dunk on you, or something like that. It was like silly, but it ain't the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. All right, I like that saying. It's cool, but yes, you should definitely play against better competition, bigger competition all the time, and that should be like your mantra, is that you want to have it better, you want to be competitive. All right, so many years from now, when you have a kid, you get to be like, that's how I was. Or when people talk about you, they're like, dude, that's how he is. Yo, he just wants competitive, okay? So at least you have that in your regard, okay? Don't take the easy way out. All right? Tiered free throws is tough. I'll beat you in 2 months. We'll see. All right, moving on, we got our high school stuff. And you got twist passes, no-look passes, one-on-one defense only, closeouts to slides, mid-post series, and post progression. Again, just go through all the stuff just in case people don't have the book, so that it's fair to people even if they can't afford it. Even though you can earn coins. Just sent Finn's coin out today, so he should get it within like 2 or 3 days or something like that. I also gave you a special treat in there for winning 3 straight months. That's not a thing that I'm planning to do, but I just something that I felt like doing. So there's an extra treat in your thing. All right. Lastly, this is a new month, and we have our movies of the month. And I will just talk about them real quick. All right. For our movies of the month, where are they? All right, let me open up that site real quick. All right, I'm on the same page so I can see them easily. All right, but your movies for this month, for the month of August, if you're watching them at all, is The Mighty Ducks for first grade. All right, Pele, The Birth of a Legend for second grade. McFarlane USA, third grade. Fourth grade is Rocky 2. Fifth grade is Ladybugs. Sixth grade is The Scout. Seventh grade is Invictus. Then we have Major League for 8th grade. Then we have Kingpin for 9th grade. 10th grade is Mystery Alaska. 11th grade is The Program. 12th grade is Southpaw. And my favorite movie from the list would have to be The Program. Kingpin is hilarious, but The Program is great. But the movie that I'm going to talk about right now will be the second grade movie, since it is the second day of the month. All right, and the second grade movie is Pele, Birth of a Legend. Pele, Birth of a Legend. Okay, I have not seen this, but I do know that like Pele's like the greatest soccer player to ever live. They say he's not the best, but he's the greatest, because like to be great, 30 years have to pass, basically. And, like, legends have to be made about you. But in today's time, information goes so fast, it's hard to create legends from today. Until I start talking about Finley every single day, right? But you create legends because people don't know about them; they just hear about them, right? But now with the internet, it's hard to create new legends. But like Lionel Messi is his name. They say he's better than like Pele was, but Pele was in a time like a lot like Wayne Gretzky, where other people just weren't on his speed, and he was just going around everybody. I mean, just like clowning people. He's still alive, but he's a living legend, and Pele is just synonymous with like great soccer. All right, Jeff Green to the Nuggets, nice. All right. Anyways, that's about all that I have for today. Did I miss anything? Oh, I did miss one thing. All right. If you go to the the tricks page. Like this was the way that I used to have it before, all right, for the trick section, all right. But what I'm doing now, and let's see if I can get to it. All right, how I'm forming it now is not like this. I am I don't know how to get to it. Let's see. Maybe it's under here. Let me see. X. Nope, not that one. One more time. Let's go with right here. Maybe it's under this one. Nope. One more time. Okay, so it's not the tricks. It is under the skills. I should have already pulled this up, but I did not. Oh, because it's under 50 All-Stars. I'm stupid. Like that. There we go. All right. So this will be our new skills and tricks section. So basically, when you go to it, you just see the demo, but each one of these is actually a playlist. All right. And if you click on this little icon right here, right there, it'll show you the top one. So now I can add more than just the top three, and you can always replace yourself, and it'll just be like by a playlist. But getting to the playlist, that's just the easiest way to get there. So it'll always just show the demo, and you can click here to get to the playlist. I will link this stuff once I complete the page. I have to complete it for the other one as well, for the skills and the tricks page, and then I will post it to the website. You can find that on the challenge section of Limitless Hoops. And that's all that I have. Don't forget, the quote of the day is to constantly improve. Okay, you guys? All right, I'll see y'all later. And tonight is our last workout of the pre-trial period workouts, and then we have our tryouts on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, basically. Yo, I'm hyped. All right, you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Keep working, and keep posting to our site. All right, y'all. Peace.